Hi guys, welcome back to the Humble Gamer channel. I am the Humble Gamer. This is some more Railway Empire. Now, last time we built our line from Edinburgh to Inverness and Edinburgh to Glasgow, which is frankly ridiculous. Now, the thing is, because of this line, the opposing line between Edinburgh and Glasgow, I don't care if the
I didn't
people don't
think
like me,
that
it's
reporter
fine.
would actually write something so nasty
Shut
about
up.
you.
But because of that line, we don't have any traffic, but we're going to get some because we're going to connect to Thurso, and we're going to connect to Fort William first, and then Inverness, and then we should hopefully build the final little bit from Inverness up to Thurso, and then we will have completed our journey. So here we are. Fort William is connected. Cancel. Don't want to quit the game. So now what we're going to do is we're going to build our way through to north for Fort William, but we're going to go from Glasgow. Because, right, first of all, let's get rid of that. Build a maintenance building since they're free for me. And this is going to be possibly double track, probably single track for large sections. We're going to build it piece by piece, keeping it as flat as is realistically possible, because let's be fair here, we're not going to be able to keep this 100% flat just because of the terrain we're going through. But as long as we can keep it at a reasonable level, like I would say 5-6%. If I can come through here with a tunnel. God, we are hugging some cliffs. This is going to be, I mean, it's not going to be the Fort William to Mallaig line that we know and love, but by God, it's going to be a good route. It's going to look picturesque. This is going to be, there's going to be a climb into Fort William. There is no way of avoiding that. Only 430 odd thousand. Yeah, there is sadly no way of avoiding a climb in its entirety. So this is where we're going to have to go single track. And probably until Glasgow from there, I would imagine. Well, obviously if I could keep it to as much double track as is possible. Oh, if it's just that bridge, that's perfect. Oh, how gorgeous. How gorgeous is that? So, supply tower, we'll have that after this single track section. We're not going to do signals because we're going to keep this as part of the Glasgow Edinburgh run. I've done that wrong. I have done that entirely wrong. Hopefully I can redo that. Yes, I can. Good. Because it is, that's the way I want it to go, thank you, yes. Other way, yes, because left hand. There we go, good, that's better. Don't need one just there to protect that. And then there, from there, and then there and there, and then Fort William. Oh, I might as well join up to Inverness, hadn't I? this would be probably, dare I say it, the most scenic line, possibly, certainly in Britain, probably in the world, if this route actually existed from Glasgow to Inverness. This is ridiculous. There's no, I mean, there are parts of this that are physically, I mean, I don't know how you do, I mean, obviously you could do it. So I build a supply tower in between Inverness and Thingy. Construct a maintenance building. And then let's signal this biatch. No. No, that's not helpful. That is, though. Bang and bang. Bang and bang. Bang and bang. Bang and bang. Lovely. Right, so now what we need to do is we need to click on Glasgow North to Edinburgh East, and we set up the rail line so it goes Glasgow North, Edinburgh East, then Glasgow North, Fort William, Inverness, Fort William. Lovely. And then Edinburgh East to Glasgow North. Let's set up the route Edinburgh, Glasgow, Fort William, Inverness, Fort William, Glasgow. Lovely. Where is it? What's happening? Is it breaking down? What's going on? It's a random breakdown, but it has just left Edinburgh. So, while I'm waiting for it to be fixed, I shall grab some more things and stuff as it goes away. That's the one, right. So this is Edinburgh to Glasgow, which we saw last time around. But now we're going to do Glasgow to Fort William to Inverness, and then we're going to stop at Inverness because we're going to try and do our line up to Thurso. So that's how this is going to work. I'm just going to make sure that my camera here is not overheating. So I think that's possibly a problem. So that's our route. The bridge there is the other railway's route, and the route there, that is our route to Dundee from Edinburgh. So now and the thing is, once I connect to Thurso, I will be able to run traffic from Plymouth to Thurso. Which is what we're going to do, possibly in this video, possibly in another video, because it's that's going to be a long journey in itself. As we take on supplies here, and there you can see the other railways line from Glasgow to Edinburgh, which they built first. We are the interlopers here. The London Railway is the interloper in this western bit of Scotland. I mean, there is also a connection to Ireland. Dare I think of that? No, that's going to be much more difficult, because the closest bit is there, and we'd have to go. I mean, we could do it. We could do it. We could connect to Ireland. We could connect to Belfast. That's probably all I'd do. I'd do like Glasgow to Belfast, and that would be it. Because then the Irish Railway can take over the traffic. I'm not interested in taking over Ireland. I've got enough to deal with on the mainland. But right, here we are. So we've arrived at Glasgow. So from this point on, it's all new track. And I reckon this is going to be bloody gorgeous, this little run. Aha, we are actually getting passengers now. Of course we are. So let's see. What have we got? One of each? One passenger, one mail? Yeah, one passenger, one mail, but that's fine. Here we go. I'm genuinely looking forward to this bit of route. As we head out of Glasgow. This is ridiculous. Look at this. I'm clinging to cliff sides here. But by God, that's gorgeous. And this isn't even going to be the best bit. Well, I dread to think the amount of navvies that lost their lives building this bit of route. I genuinely dread to think. But yes, here we are. This is a slight climb, but this is not a problem. This is the single track section. We are here first. The consolidation is probably ahead of us, let's be fair. As we... Oh, it's so beautiful, the scenery can't handle it. That's what's gone on there. Either way, as we come off the single track section, into the tunnel. I do love the fact that you can control the whistles of the train you're watching. Here we go, out of there. Oh, this is... That's genuinely quite beautiful, actually. Look at this. Most scenic railway in the world. I'm calling it now. But then I haven't done the America one yet. We will at some point pass the consolidation, I'm sure. Although it might be behind us, I don't know. We're going into a bit of a gorge now. This is where the scenery sort of... It's still very nice and Scottish, but it gets a little bit less dramatic because you can't see it. Very nice there. This is a good run. This is a fun run. And here is Fort William. We've made it to Fort William, which is amazing. And by 1860 as well, the first train pulls into Fort William. And then we get to go across to Inverness. I can only imagine this is going to add more. Yes, it is. Thought so. One more freight. Yeah, one more mail. Cool. That's fine. And now this is just we cling to a cliff above a river in a long straight line between it, Fort William and Inverness. Well, we're about halfway through the video, so we've got time to reach Thurso as well. And then in the next video I'll do the big long train from Plymouth to Thurso via London, which I'm greatly looking forward to.
My spy brought me a real treat from your research department.
Good, you can have it. I don't care. I run trains through the majority of Britain. Yes, yes, go away. This has genuinely a lot of fun. I didn't know how well this was going to go, or how into this I was going to get, or how exciting it was going to be from my point of view. I don't know how exciting it is from your point of view. I hope you've enjoyed it. Ooh, Consolidation has a long train of freight. But it's definitely been a lot of fun from my point of view. I've really, really enjoyed it. I'll be getting a bit wistful because we're on to the last couple of episodes now of this particular series, pardon me. Here we are. Here we are, Inverness. And somewhere up there is Thurso, and that's where we're going to go now once we've pulled in. There we go. It arrives. and actually make some money. Now, what's it going to take from Inverness to Fort William? If anything. Oh, it's going to take a few things. A couple of passengers, a couple of mails, or a few mails. That's a better train. That's more like it. And then away it goes. Right, so, Thurso. So we're going to cross there. And we're going to cross there. And then drop and then cross there, I reckon. And this will be single track. This is a single track branch line. Up to Thurso, and I want to keep it on the sea if possible.
I see you've placed new stations on the playing field.
Cool, lovely, right. Now Inverness is the complicated end of this because I've got to get it before the... signal, really. There we go, lovely, right. Okay, so we cross here at the narrowest point. And cross immediately into a tunnel, then nice. And then another tunnel. This is going to be expensive, but that's fine. Then we cross here, a slight incline, not a problem. And then, well, then we're into the Highlands of Scotland. More tunnels, again, not a problem. I'm amazed at how flat this particular part of the route is going to be. There's a slight incline there, but that's not an issue. And we're done. We've made it to Thurso.
You don't mind it if I take a little look at your cards, do you?
Fine, look at my cards, whatever. So, let's do that. And then, yeah, the next English locomotive is going to be in a while. The rail crush, we're quite a way away from it. And then the Taff Vale coal tank, for no really apparent reason. Right, so now what I need to do is I need to put a supply tower in, and I'll put that in just there. Now I need to put signals in. It's going to be a one train, one track situation. And then you just get blocked. There, lovely. So, we're going to go from Inverness. And we're going to go to Thurso, and we've done it in 10 episodes, which was kind of the aim. And we're going to use a Waverley, because that's what we use up in the Highlands of Scotland. And we're going to get on board. And we're going to travel from Inverness to Thurso. I'm genuinely quite proud of myself for that. There you go. What are we pulling? What have we got? 2 coaches, 2 wagons, 2 cars. I'm okay with that. And then here we go into the Highlands of Scotland. And yeah, this route is also a little bit insane. So across the bridge, into the tunnel. I'm genuinely amazed at how flat I managed to keep this route across its majority. I mean, no, the 8% grade as we get closer to Thurso, but other than that, mostly 2-3% this, which I'm happy with. There's the ocean. There's inland, a lot of crinkly Scottish countryside. Through another tunnel, across some more bridges. It's tunnels and bridges, this. I mean, this will cost a fuck ton to maintain, that's the problem. There is the ocean. And again, Another tunnel. All to keep it flat. I knew that this bit was going to be more tough than the other stuff. Are we going to stop or are we okay? Just love the way that the scenery does change, and we're going to see that in the next video because it's going to be a special sort of addendum to the series. Crossing another river near its source as it winds its way to the sea. This is the grade. This is the 8% grade now as we come in here. This is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh no, no, here's a big grade. There's the 8%, so the 8% is coming out of Thurso. Right, okay. And here we are, Thurso. We've done it. And I've still got 9 minutes left, so I think, yeah, if we can build a nice little bit of... I think I will go to Belfast. Because I can. There we go, Thurso. We've done it. There it is. What's it taking from Thurso? Well, a fairly sizable train back down to Inverness. Mind, I suppose this is the connection to the rest of Britain as far as Thurso is concerned. And there's the Scottish Isles. But right, so yeah, so we've done what I set out to do. I've connected pretty much all of Britain. How viable is it to get to Belfast with what I've got? Not particularly. I'm going to leave Ireland alone. I'm going to stick with Thurso. I'm going to call that the end of that. And I'm going to call that the end of this video. So, thank you ever so much for watching. I will leave us at Thurso. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you have enjoyed what you've seen, please do like and subscribe. Check out the game in the description below. Check out my other train sim stuff in the description below. Check out my Sodor Snippet series in the description below. Check out the annotation on the screen you're about to see. Thank you ever so much for watching. Join me in one last episode of this for a very special addendum. It's going to be quite a short one, I think. I say that, but it could be longer than this one. This is 23 minutes. But yes, join me in one last episode of this where we're going to do something just for shits and giggles, basically. Thank you ever so much for watching. I was me. That was Railway Empire, and the London Railway has proved that it was probably better to go from London outwards, because we've covered most of the British Isles. We own most of it. So thank you ever so much for watching. See you in the next episode, guys. Goodbye.
I've got the most garish, tasteless carpet in the history of man.
Oh my god!
It is pretty garish and tasteless, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, they'd have liked that in the 70s.
Oh jeez.
It's two of the most beautiful shades of anything ever.